actually do a little bit of correction. So better. That actually absolutely fits. So we're going live. Energy exchange based oracle readings that will proceed through. If you want to go directly at me with energy exchange, go to YouTube. YouTube will probably take a minute. We're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. But those who want oracle readings direct, you go to YouTube. This is about the current energy situation we're in. And for people that need a little bit of energy, how do you say, energy orientation, come to, you find me on Facebook, but you can go to YouTube, get a direct, make direct contact. You can do you can super chat me, and so basic instructions before leaving Earth. Bible. Okay. Yeah, I got my oracle decks here, my cosmic activations. So check it out. This is the yin energy right now. Yin energy meaning you have to go inward and reflect inside. What in the future some people are stuck. Like a friend of mine is stuck in Berlin the last 3 months. The last 2 months, Bulgaria, Romania, people are stuck in other countries. No joke, they can't get back in here. So, yin energy, what does that mean? So before I do readings or respond to any super chat requests for readings, here's what I'll do. What up, James? The mic volume. I can't turn that up because I'm on a pad and I don't have an extra, how do you say? Put it this way. If you're on a PC, you got a problem. If you're on Apple, you're Thor. Usually, that's how it is. But you should hear me loud and clear. Apple microphones are actually on point. It's your PC settings that crank it up and you'll hear me. So, one thing for the, oh wow, sound buzz. It's going faster than I hoped it would be. Okay, sound buzz. Let me see what we got for you. What's in the cards? Sound buzz. What do we have for you? We'll figure it out. Okay. It's a little difficult. So sound buzz, we have citrin for you. That means abundance. We do 199. We do 199. And I want to actually get also in explaining the states before getting into readings. But I'll do that. So citrin 103. What are we having for? So sound buzz is self-love is my measure of abundance. I love, I receive, I give. So if you have problems with receiving or getting, that mean or deserving, that has to do with self-confidence with you, responsibility, personal power, creativity, missing the gold ray, as in the gold. Yeah, I don't know what that is with the microphone settings. Like my microphone is on and my shit is cranked up to the fullest. So I don't know if that makes a difference now, but the stuff should be on. So the healing journey for you means if citrin has come to you today, the gift is on its way of something that you have desired for a long time is to become reality. So whatever your focus was on for a long time that you actually needed or you were looking for is actually coming towards your reality. The main thing to remember that this new thing can only occur where space has been made for them to exist. This means letting go of all the attachments and standing in a self-loving and confident way and wave pattern to receive. The shining light of citrin also signals a clearing of negativity from your system. So purging should be good, cleansing, detoxing should be good. you'll find new vitality if you follow that. But the work must be done by you. It doesn't happen by itself. If the stone had its way, we would all love each other, like everybody on MDMA. But unfortunately, the world doesn't function that way, nor does it compute. So we have to do our job. The unconditional light and love. Get ready to receive your dreams, but always be prepared to see just how small they are in the bigger picture, and that's for you. So, whenever you actually, how do you say, okay, well, $20. See, there's people that are supporting them and what they want for them and what is good, and I believe in that. We have to continue that in the good. So it's going to be individual readings, but also globally reading for you people. Before I go to Spencer here, is yin energy means this. If you have a reality about a person that you think is important, and you ask that person if that's a shared reality, and that person says no, let it go. Okay? You have to let go. Yeah, you're welcome, Sambas. That's basically pretty cool, pretty simple. So be on the lookout for something that's coming to you. Also, actually taking charge and letting it happen to you. Let it be in your life. For your Facebookers out there, I'm on YouTube for if you want to do direct super chats and do readings with me. And globally, you get the message, but the readings and the exchange takes place on YouTube. So, thank you. So we're kind of racking it up here. We have a lot of people in the chat. I already have the card for Spencer Larson, but let me share this real quick. What I want to share is the yin energy before I lose this. It's usually like a live stream. Is that I've seen now online, and I have to address this, perpetrators and trolls and mural beats. Alles klar. Basically, the violence that we have seen and observed, and the reaction that we have seen, and justice, thank God, is taking place. First of all, about a mixed, so races fighting one another about the race or racial status. If people don't understand that, that's an old draconian, Niburian, reptilian, Arconian energy, which is pure evil. So even those Bible belters out there that pray to Jesus and Jesus was crucified in that story by their own people, we must go deeper here. We can no longer support violence. We can no longer support systems that let violence go away. We will document, we will record, like everything that happens to me online, make no mistake, when they say surveillance and freedom of speech and censorship is getting stronger. Why do you think all of these systems and homeland security, all this is getting stronger? Because we are out of control. We need to get back to tending our own gardens, taking care of our own business. We still have people online that penetrate. Unfortunately, my partner Krista went through this. They are threatened. They're being stalked. And even when we say, please do not communicate with us anymore, please stop the conversation, is the evil continues and penetrates and wants to make its point, using all types of measures to get to what's being created. But the light doesn't stop. Light prevails. Light overcomes. In the end, always, we have to know, and the yin energy is the sensitive energy. Is when you're realizing that you're hurting others, when you're realizing you're upsetting others in your ascension process, you will come to grips. You will come to balance. So when somebody is not in agreement with the reality that you are creating, you probably, the people with the low volume, you're probably PC heads. Crank up your volume. Turn up your speaker to the fullest. So usually when I work with Apple, though, is always fine. I don't have an extra mic. You should be able to hear me because I'm close enough to my pad. So I can't change that. Sorry, I don't have a microphone or whatever. Maybe next time I'll find an installation or something. Yeah, use headphones if you can't hear. So let me do the readings before I get deeper into what I'm trying to explain to people. Is like, um, basically, karma is instant now. When people think they can do stuff that they used to do and they thought they can get away with it, karma will hunt you down. Make no mistake. And this goes from the little person to the bigger person. So let's go to Spencer Larson real quick so I remember who I have to read because it's lining up. So with Spencer Larson we have Obsidian. Also know these readings bleed in for the collective. So anybody that comes forth with supporting me, thank you. That it helps me. I'm rendering a video about the holographic medbed, and I'm the only one in the world that has a built version of a holographic medical bed for body repair. It doesn't exist on YouTube, so I'm very, very excited. It took me a year to produce this video. The making of the bed you will see. I'm showing you a few things, not everything, not the secret sauce, but I'm showing you mice. What does that mean? Okay, Spencer Larson, let's see. You have Obsidian, that means true self-reflection for you. See, I had a feeling to go online, and the feeling was just right. I was in a good, see, I have to be in a good energy space. I meant nice, yeah. Meant and nice means mice. So, what we have for you, my friend, oh my God, Obsidian and healing. Since you gave 20, we got to do a little bit more. Mice. Obsidian is volcanic glass, most commonly black, quite dark, and opaque. It can be quite transparent, that may display rainbow colors and inclusions that allow it to have swirls and bands of different color through it. In today's worlds, we have to see if the healing of the obsidian has come to you today. It is time to be truthful about yourself and your actions into the world. The presence of obsidian lets you know it is time to take action now, here. For whatever was lingering with you, Spencer, you have to take action. It's time. There's something that you are unable or willing to see, or where you're being a little bit of a hardhead, I'm getting, is that it's interfering with your life's progress. It's kind of pissing you off also. But it's okay, that pissed off, you need to actually find the conclusion to, consciously or unconsciously, this untruth has led you to a space of inaction. Now it's time to get out of that. If such things are allowed to exist over time, they only lead to pain and suffering. If there's truth in the self, there will be love for the self. If there's love for the self, there will be the harmony and the balance in the self. Once this exists, peace will live in you and spill into your world in a blinding light of unconditional love. Obsidian also often presents a protective force when needed to deliver the truth behind illness. So I don't know what you're carrying, what you had, or something that was kind of like messing you up. That needs attention right now. So an exercise we made to facilitate purification of the shadow self will seem silly, but it's very effective. Some go to Peru, do ayahuasca as a medicinal sacrament. It is to stand where you can see your shadow, and from the understanding that water is unconditional liquid light, wash it. This is not an exercise for the lounge room. It is most effective on the beach with a bucket of salt water. But those out there at home, whatever, with Epsom salt, whatever, you'll do just fine. So do an Epsom salt bath. That's your homework. Your affirmation, Spencer, is I walk the path of unconditional truth. So the activation words for this is, okay, I understand, Spencer. Then get into turkey tail tincture, ASAP, okay? This is an observation. I'm not a doctor. This is your choice. But I've watched a report on TED, watched a report on turkey tail tincture and how it operates in the body and how it can heal you, but you got to stick with it. It's $6.95 on eBay. So if you avoid something, then find an alternative. So I say turkey tail tincture, all medicinal mushrooms. Yeah, do it. Turkey tail tincture, Krista sells it in her store, Krista's Angels on Etsy, like a very like potent. So and study what turkey tail tincture do and follow your truth and make a decision with that. Also, organic sulfur. Get into that. Get into organic sulfur. Get into it. This is the time. Now, see, my reading was right. You push it, and I guarantee you, you will win. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, what Krista has is more. It's more potent. The others are in alcohol, but it's faint. You gotta take a lot. Krista's stuff is like thick. It's like licorice. It's really. I take it just to have my immune system up, and it's really, really, really wonderful. Also, get into organic C60 oil. I think David Avocado Wolf promotes it. Yeah, MSM is not organic sulfur. You need to really get into organic sulfur, not these pills and fillers and all that cake stuff, because it's not really, really helping. So again, for Spencer, true self-reflection, where you've been dishonest to yourself, the temple of shadows, change, vision of self, honesty, nurture yourself, the color black, the void, the Earth Star chakra. Interestingly, I'm making Earth Star bracelets right now for sale soon to ground your ass. These are not crystalline, these are pyrite and rainbow hematite. For our star seeds, we need to ground in now. This is the time not to go out so much, it's more be at the base. Second reading, who was the second one that gave me the, I gotta read the name. Mirror Man, coming up, see? So, immune system. Build your immune system back up, Spencer. It's lacking. Anubis is asking you, you know, how light are you carrying yourself? So you have your inner judgment day running right now. Make a choice to live. If that's your choice, make a choice to live. That's why this is coming in, and I'm glad we're catching that right now. So, yes. Peace and respect to Master Hoffman. So, immune system, Anubis, Mayan past life, American native past life. Okay? And I want to hear from you, Spencer, that the tip of turkey tail tincture and organic sulfur did a positive change, and you can avoid what you want to avoid, actually, and not get sicker. But I want to hear it from you. So, again, for Spencer, get turkey tail tincture, get a couple, you know, get organic sulfur, yeah, in course, not in pill form. It has to be called organic sulfur. I think Krista sells that as well, because we order in bulks, because it helped me. I had, I think, a leaky gut, and a friend of mine had an ulcer, and we took organic sulfur, and it's gone. Just alternatives that really make sense where you have a change. So I want Spencer to come back online after a couple of weeks and tell the people this has helped. Yeah, so people can trust people now, and not the experts that are you can say funded by suspect people. You know who the suspects are. So this was the major deal, an interesting reading with Spencer. Now we're coming to Mirror Man. See, things pop up. I had some reading with a girl that had twisted fallopian tubes, and I told her, you know, you want children right now. Your body is not in agreement with you. I see your fallopian tubes is doing this, and you can't conceive because of it. And that girl was shocked and said, "Rah, this is unbelievable that you can see this, because only my doctor knows this." And I said, "This is I don't know, we want to call it intuitive guesswork or whatever, but I think when I'm in, like, I don't know, today the wave pattern is like, you know, get in, connect." Interesting for Mirror Man, we have sodalite, and that means new vision, which is the color blue. And that means what? Let me check it. So you have tiny space here. Let me see that I'm not obstructing the camera system, because everything is affected when I touch it. So sodalite is new vision. That's for Mirror Man, and then everybody who follows. Miss Campos, we want to do that large reading. We'll be stepping into your subconscious probably next week, and I'll send you the deal. I forgot yesterday. I was supposed to send it to you. I have to send it to you. It's not forgotten. So much is happening. I'm on task. So later on, when I rendered my new holographic medbed video, I will take care of you. So sodalite Soul the light 251. Going for the pages. Mystical sages going through the ages, flipping through holy scrolls like animated pages. The new vision for Mirror Man. So, your healing journey today, on this day, with Sodalite by your side, the conscious, subconscious, and high spiritual minds are uniting to manifest a new vision inside of you that has been hidden inside of you for quite some time. Now, this is in this pressure year, 2020, it's coming your way. So I don't know if you're an introvert, what I'm getting here, but it is saying to me, you are encouraged to speak truthfully about your emotions, which will create a freedom of attachment to that around you and open the doors for a new world with you as its center. And for other people, if that makes sense, take it in, because these people that have readings right now are doing that for the collective, for them and for the collective that's connected to them. Meaning for those who had problems speaking their truth. And even if friends walk away, or you lose friends, or friends will perish, or give you up, they need to walk away. This is basically to the core, speak your truth. And those who can't handle it or want to go flip mode squad right now, well, that's on them. We don't react, we act. We don't lose ourselves, we have emotional control. This is how this is goes. So, okay. Boom, 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 boom. The most difficult thing in manifestation is a new path in the world and in allowing your focus, which is predominantly mental, to move through the emotional body into the etheric and then to the physical to manifest. To facilitate this, we must remember that emotional focus is an act of truthfulness with self. That is the voice of this that Sodalite offers to you as a gift. The world focused on truth is a world surrounded in love. A world surrounded in love must act with love. And such directed love unites, enlightens, and gives rise to truth. And that's also for the protesters out there. I'll urge you to not throw bricks, to not engage, do not scream, do not be violent. It is no sense for nobody on this planet to challenge the establishment. This is not what we do. We're smarter than this. But we can say, we no longer support this or that. And in peace, this can be said. And also know the word wizardry and the word magic, where they want to flag you and use censorship. You don't use words that get the machine started. You use creative words. You manage the words. The affirmation for Mirror Man is, I'm the perfect vision. I'm the new vision of light. The keywords are for you: new vision, linking the minds, indigo colored ray wisdom. So get some indigo blue in your house to activate your third eye. Look at attachment. What thoughts are you keep repeating from the past that you're going back to? I say that to a lot of people. We keep bringing it back. You keep looping it. You keep going back into the experience. When is enough enough? Knowing. Rational and intellectual thinking. Truth, emotional, and rational link. What's up with addiction? I don't know what you do. Maybe sugar or whatever. Control issues. Who you trying to run or what are you trying to run? Focus. Look at your lymphatic system. I see here tendency, or if you had that in the past, panic attacks. And also contact from the Ashtar system. Investigate Ashtar command and get deeper into this and see what it is. And sugar and games. Cut your screen time and cut the sugar. Get some potassium. Read a book. Trust me, I love games, but sometimes, when too much is too much, it's too much. So I don't know who's next. The things are disappearing. I see here Lil J. Okay, Lil J. Rock and roll. Lil J. Like I said, all the Facebook friends take knowledge and wisdom and all that. But if you want to engage in direct readings, go to YouTube, and you can engage directly and get your reading if you want that. Okay. Peace, Heidi Ho. German saying. Okay. Lil J. Okay. Elias. Yeah. Keep reminding me because you have disappeared. So I need a minute. I skipped you. Okay. So okay, then I go to Mr. Hayes first. Wonder what happened to your mom. Haven't heard from her since she moved from that place in Hawaii. So tell her I said hi and hope everything is fine. Okay, with your mom's, because there were still some unspoken things that I wanted to clarify. Carnelian for Elias. Hey, carnelian. Carnelian. I'm going through the deck, and I do it in a way that I may not pull cards twice, even though it's in the ether. So for Elias, the carnelian. Is 87. Okay. So what are we having? Elias. Your healing journey today, it means creativity is my path to freedom, joy, and unity. So the activation words for you, what you need in this reading here is creativity, the color orange, that color ray, vitality, fertility, sacral chakra, sexual function. So there's a lot with you, sexual energy not flowing properly, or not lived, or been dormant for some time. Optimism, find a tantric partner. Get into feeling that again. Personal power, co-creation. Yeah, oh my God, it even says that tantric processes, you need to train that. It's kind of like very missing in your life. I don't know. You've been solo for quite some time, or it feels like you've been solo. The energy is like that. Study Isis and Osiris, ancient Egyptian past life history. Boredom, you're bored. Understand boredom is a devil. It also says that you're not doing certain things that you're supposed to do, you're not doing it. Get active and start investigating. The fox, the slyness, the slickness. And some Atlantean past life comes in as the stone of the fertile sun. So the animal totem for this is the fox. So yeah, and this is what I'm getting for you. So get out of shadows, get out of self-destructive behavior, get out of, I don't want to do it. Do it, get in life, activate. I gave you all the activation words. Creativity is your path to freedom, joy, and unity. That's what I'm getting for what you're asking. So then we had Lil J and Carice. Carice, please remind me if I don't see it, because I don't see the listing anymore. So now I have some space. What up, Zay? You doing over there in England, Mike? What up, mate? The Abdallah's in the house? Right. Everything going there? Everything all right over there? England, know what I mean? In it. Okay, we're going to... Yeah, okay. It's gonna rattle a little bit. Hey, Zay, what up, Zay? I'm on YouTube doing oracle readings. Crazy old me, crazy old bugger, crazy old nutter, in it. So, kyanite, that is for little J. Sorry for being that late, there's a lot going on. Kyanite, what's that mean? Say it was supposed to be kyanite, 167, right? All right. We got England in the house. Got to keep up the respect, know what I mean? So, kyanite. I'm trying to do this as cognate as I can. See if that actually works with the wording. Okay, little J, you get a little British version, know what I mean? Okay. If kyanite has carried its powerful aligning and healing light into your life, you are being shown that something is out of alignment with your goals, purpose, or chosen direction. We make decisions in the physical world based solely on what we have experienced or learned in the past. One day we must take a risk to do things a new way. Perhaps we will be the first to ever do it. This is the role of kyanite. For you today, your spirit is ready to fine-tune an aspect of your existence. Sit quietly and listen, but do not expect answers. As a physical mind, these may be words the world has never heard. Okay? The Ascended Master Kutumi may be calling you. The key words in this activation, love, are alignment, universal mind, spiritual development, healing, higher communication,
throat chakra, original thought, start child, calm, brain, imbalance, dyslexia, oh my god, autism, Anubis, Toth and Kutumi. That shall activate and rattle your train. So as they say, whatever floats your boat. Next one is, I love it. Spencer, think positive. I love you, brother, for finding me, and that we can find that truth and we can get that shit corrected. Now, party people in a place to be. Know what I mean? As they say, get on down and party. Which I actually transformed into get on down and participate. Because it's a participatory universe in it. Cassandra, what up? Ronan, what up? Okay. Let's get rock and roll. Yeah. Well, I'm sending you healing energy with everything I got. Know what I mean? So, Cara is Miss Campos. Sorry, this is gonna wobble a little bit because I got my cards over there. So, right. Caris Campos. We have spiritual beginning for you. So, you are always, she's like the Action Jackson here. A long time supporter, much respect, is Arcturian, understands the frequency. She, that girl is that telepathic. I have to actually explain less to her when she sees what I do because she can feel it. And I'm trying to teach that with my teachings, that we're getting out of the vocab and more into feeling what's pertinent. Know what I mean? Okay, howlite. A, B, C, D, E, F, blah, blah, blah. Howlite. Almost sounds like a wolfen stone. 152. Your healing journey today. With this peaceful, loving, and gentle energy by your side, you are being offered a place of peace, calm, and solitude. It is time to reflect on all that you are and all your greatest achievements from a balanced, peaceful state of mind and emotion. The time has come to you gently to cast away the attachments to your past and build the foundation of a new beautiful direction or journey. How light is a doorway, stone. She indicates to you today that the door is open and you may pass. If you are willing to look forward rather than back, take a step with love. So that another gateway is open for you, Miss Campos, and you're going forward, straight on forward. You know, remember the tale of the rhinoceros. The rhinoceros always walks forward. They don't really walk backwards. The way is to charge forward in life, you know, and don't stop. So basically the activation for you says, the affirmation is peacefully I accept the change. The key words in this activations are for you, spiritual beginning, peace, calm, past attachments, sleep, insomnia. It's full moon right now, so I think you're not sleeping like you want to do it. Astral travel should be off the charts at some point. Very fala, I thank you. Yeah, keep moving forward. Past life message. So you're getting a message from a past life, your past life. Listen. New frequencies are coming in. Level of spirituality is being upped. A new initiation is coming in, and something they were testing you, Caris, and they're saying you're past. So whatever you went through right now is you were tested and you passed. So congratulations, you're leveling up. You should be in resonance knowing what that means and feels. So, who got next? Let me check it. V, okay. I gotta take care of V. Truth Seeker. Yeah, long time. I think 10 years, right? You've been copying old videos from the other side. I'm not mentioning. Voldemort shall not be mentioned. You know what I'm talking about. From the past, you know, we forgive, but we do not forget. Okay, for those who know the intricacy of that story, let's go to V, like visitor. You're visiting on Earth. Your time is given as a gift on Earth
Do not waste your time. In the wrong spot, in the wrong time, your soul can move. So basically, be safe. I don't know about the JFK return, nor do I know about the return of Camelot. But I know of the return of the Lemurian consciousness. That's what's happening right now. So, V, the visitor. Black coral, light in the darkness. 67. You're healing. I gotta watch, the house. Okay, your healing journey today, V. Black coral is the stone of hope. It's coming to you today to remind you that no matter how dark we perceive the world to be right now, as in your observation with the news and what you see right now, there's always light hidden within. Do not lose sight. Everything in the universe is light or love until it's tainted by perception of man and the mind interferes. Black coral lets you know that a new world of light starts with you. Your perception simply has to move to see fear as a lack of understanding rather than a substance, like a brick in the wall in growth. For whatever reason in life, often we disempower ourselves of lack of faith in the self. In the first step away from love often leads to a dark place. Choose carefully in the coming days, especially this month, and see the light in the darkness, as you will be free. As fear of the dark is a love of the light, make a choice to understand that fear is an illusion we can live without. Danger is real. Fear is an illusion. Now, the affirmation for V is, in love, I am free. So understand what that is when you're in love. The activation words for this is light in the darkness, empowerment, confidence, spirit, ascended master, contact. So an ascended master is trying to actually make contact with you, trying to read and hear the telepathic message that's being transmitted. Hope, purification, again, yeah. Hey, I know you donated twice and you sipped. That means you donated twice and you skipped. I'm coming to you, fairy. So yeah, Epsom salt bath for you, V. This concludes that reading. Now we're going to Ferrifalla. We have a lot of people online. I love it. Like I said, all the Facebookers, I'm on YouTube. Getting into it. I'm just using this as a bounce so we can go Sunday and there's nobody home. How's that happening? You're working? $2.22. Didn't even show up. It didn't even show up. Anyway, so fairy. Who's this here? So I don't lose. Fairy falla. Who's this? Oh, fairy falla. Mantic mystic. Respect. I see you. You're checking out many other sites too. You've been seen, so I've heard. Okay, don't skip me. Andre, what did you donate? I'm gonna do fairy and then I'm gonna do Andre. And anybody can see it. The computer here only shows me 2 people, so I can't. If the donation is smaller, it's I see less. Anyway, the middle road is for fairy. The tip, Amazonite, which is the first card ever. 41. So what does Amazonite say to fairy? And I'll make this quick. The middle road, fairy, for you. Balance, your truth, being calm. Don't flip out. Don't be so. And when you make deals, I'm getting here. Make the deals in balance, respectfully so people can respond to you. And making deals respectfully balanced and moderated.
Look at the expression of yourself, the equality, the yin and the yang. Right now, you have to concentrate on the yin. Buddha, Maat, Egyptian balance, Krishna. Look at your achievements. Body placements are throat, heart, solar plexus, and lower back.
So watch out with lifting right now. What up, Vicky? König.
Yeah, sugar, I don't know, kidneys, I don't know if you have muscle cramps. Look into that. The affirmation is, I walk the path that I am. So I gave you your activation words and what you have to do. And
Look at the essential oil valerian. Get into that. And watch the changes when you actually touch your third eye and you smell it and you get into yourself.
so that was for Ferry. Then we have Andre. Boji stone.
Okay, first off, Andre, get Boji stones. It's for balancing, aligning, and clearing.
This is the Boji stone. Rare stones. Not every crystal store carries them. Let me see. They're also called Boji marbles. 82. Your healing journey today. If Boji stone has come to you, you're in need of some downtime. You need to take some time out. You have allowed yourself to lose some of the building blocks of a healthy and balanced state in the coming days. As the frequency of Boji rises around the body, healing will result and changes will occur. So when you learn to take time out or more time out for you to nurture yourself, you can get into healing modalities much quicker and better, and that's actually for you. Male-female energy seeks to balance itself out. That means going inward, feeling more yin energy, yin energy, yin energy. Also, we have to look at heavy mother-father influence on you growing up, you acting out patterns still from that. It's time to heal that. Find a grassy spot, lie down on your back for 10 minutes, and touch your heart, left hand first, right hand second, like the Egyptians, and breathe and concentrate on your breathing and feel your heart. Get in the vessel, get in. The key words are balance, alignment, clearing, healing, grounding, male-female balance, regeneration, nature. Go into nature. Wherever you have that, or if there's a beach close or woods, go into the woods. Animal communication, telepathy, study the god Geb, G-E-B. God is Nuit, N-U-I-T. What does that mean? And you are being contacted by a being named Serapis Bey. Look at the Serapis Bey teachings and channelings. That'll ring some bells. That'll turn on some systems for you. So where I was with overall reading for people and telling people things, somebody remembers the old genetically engineered reborn mastermind. Thank you. I'm working on a new album, by the way. So there's stuff coming, stuff in the works. So again, I want you people to overall stay out of trouble, stay at peace, do not upset anybody. Don't call nothing or nobody. Please be in line and behave. We're all being watched. We're all being evaluated by ourselves, by our consciousness, by our higher consciousness, the higher councils of light. And there are things where people say, I don't believe that, but things will come into reality whether you believe it or not. That will actually come into place. The Mayans have predicted that, many other cultures that people dismiss as primitives. And mythological belief system is, well, Pablo, if you show me an exchange, I can give you an exchange. The universe works with exchange. And I learned that in spirit to ask for that. That's only healthy because you inhale when you have to give back. You exhale. Without that, no cycling happening. So if you ask, what's your tribute? Go into that. So get into the realness of peace. Do not upset one another.
give each other peace. Give yourself also social media timeout, because social media is a lot of undefined user. That's so interesting. Well, I'm acting according to spirit right now. No, it's donation based. What I'm doing right now is to share with you the work and observation that you make peace with one another. You share peace with one another. You keep the peace and you stay in that realm to create that. And if more people, how much did you donate, Ilana? I have no idea because I can't see anything. I will pick a card. Fairy Fala doesn't give up. Fairy, if you want to come and do a direct reading and do basics, then save your money. Yeah, I'll hook you up, and we do a one-on-one, and then we go in. On my website are basic, medium, and master level. You want to hear one more? Well, I have one for you. So, and then comes Ilana. This is for you, and I'm not joking. So, well, So this is for Fairy. This means silence. You have to find time where you shut your mind basically off, because you keep running and you're wasting energy. Trust me, when I do readings, I'm not sugarcoating you. I'm giving you what is. Crusoe Cola. And then it's Ilana. 97. 97. So, the essence of silence is you need balance and silence in your mind, because your mind keeps running. And you know, to do like a little vipassana. Sometimes they do that like 9 days, no talking. You know, keep the silence with you. The keyword is silence, goddess, the feminine self, feminine power, feeling, being sensitive, not running forward, running into it. Like it says here that you're running into things you're not thinking. Is this what you want? And you're like, me. And it says ease back a little bit. Feel. Yeah. And your mind is working 24/7. You need to find something to silence your mind. Power of expression, channeling. Go see the ocean somewhere. If you have the ocean, or go in the grachten, where the water canal is. Do a boat ride. Grachten? Something? I don't know. Ik weet het niet meer. He speaks Dutch, that's why. Orion constellation, especially Betelgeuse. So study the Betelgeuse constellation. Surrender. Stop fighting. Klopt. Leuk. Vind ik leuk. Dat is mooi. Compassion. Tolerance, patience, Ferry. Grachten van Amsterdam. Genau. The Divine Mother, Isis, Joan of Arc, female reproductive system, pregnancy. So be careful with girls. Protect yourself if you're going to have kids. It's very... There. Now, let's go to Ilana. A lot of clearing going on here, Ilana. You have malachite. You heard me, Fairy, and I really, really appreciate your support. I really do. Make no mistake. Malachite.
nose is running. What the heck is going on here? Too much energy. Okay, 186 on our card. And I do not have nothing inside. 186. Okay, let me blow my nose 1 second. This is getting really redonkulous. And my phone is about to die, so when the Facebook disappears, the phone died. I have to blow my nose, people. Processing so much stuff that I'm gonna blow the nose. Ilana, I'm coming. Don't you worry. Okay, Ilana. How do we do? Yeah, in an hour, I'll call it a day. Maybe I'll come back. Because I'm here, okay. Okay, Ilana. If Malachite's presence came to you, it indicates an active or need to enter an active process of clearing. So you need to do, as a lot of people, you have to do an Epsom salt bath. You gotta get Epsom salt. And with the intent to clear what no longer belongs to you, you need to get it out. Something in your life is happening where it needs your attention, but somehow the vision towards that is blocked, and you need to actually unblock that vision. Hey, what up, Sadova? Glad you made the jump. So keep your heart open, have courage, trust the spirit, have faith. Alone is all in one, not by yourself. The key word for your activation, Ilana, is I am the blinding light. I am healed, I'm clear, I'm free. But you have to go, also get lavender essential oil to activate your crown, and Epsom salt bath, and not a spoon. You take half of that, the package is a gallon. Take half a gallon of that salt, put that in there, because people don't know what cleansing baths mean. And maybe two. Do one now and do one tonight. Epsom salt bath cleaning, like baptize yourself without implementing any religion, like head under and say clear 4 times. You need to clear yourself. The activation words for Ilana are clearing, healing, hidden processes coming to the surface, solar plexus, enforcing your willpower, speak your truth. Sometimes you bite your tongue. Don't speak. Don't be afraid. Don't be fresh, but be here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Asthma. Somebody was constricting you. There's asthma tendencies. You carry guilt. You carry frustration. Trust more in yourself. As you purify, I am love, I'm self-love, I'm loving myself. You know? Blocked pathway of growth and anxiety can heal when you do those steps. That was for Ilana. Now we're coming to Diane Monroe. Okay, sounds like a queen. Are you one? Sister, let's go. Okay, good. Yeah, Ilana, you've been quiet for some time. I know you speak soft and nice when people mistake that for you being weak. Nah, you can speak your truth. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Larima. Okay, for the sister, it's Diane, is service is calling. You need to service something. I hear you, Ilana. So, it's Diane Monroe. We have Larima for you. And Larima means, okay, 176. Okay. Wherever Larima goes, there's always a need for healing. And the exciting thing is that she usually represents the last stage in the healing process, where one calls upon what you have learned to help others. If Larima has entered your life today, you are being called into service. A personal, animal, plant, or even the self needs your ability to heal. Larima reminds you too that you have the gift of healing. Through this path, is infinitely different for each one of us to realize that it is that way. So, the affirmation for you, Miss Monroe, is my journey is my gift to the world. The keywords in activation in this process for you are service. What are you in service of? How are you servicing humankind or the planet? Cooling, calm, oh cool, thank you, Brett. Brett Barbeau, sounds like you're French descent, my friend, mon frère. Mental, emotional balance for Diane. Healing, receiving healing and giving healing. Being healing to others, being a listener, which I think you are already. People confide in you, you're the common sense person, the trustworthy, albeit a little conservative, but that is safe. Nothing wrong with that. I'm that too. The inner child. Atlantean and Lemurian memories re-emerging, trying to remind you. This is deep. Isis, you've been in the clan of Isis or under the priesthood of Isis. Kuan Yin, feminine energy awakening. The Lady Nada is in your field. Poseidon, which is Ea, which is Enki, which is the one who tried to defeat Enlil, the false god of the Bible. Enki is the good one. Enlil is the bad one. Neptune, look at Neptune, okay? Astrology, there's a lot going on with Neptune. Very good, very positive. And as you feeling it, Regina, go with the flow. You are right on the money. Looks pretty clear. And that concludes your reading. Diane, thank you for finding me. Thank you for finding synchronicities, which some people call synchronicities. The reading is on YouTube with the donation button. Facebook is to witness. YouTube is where the action is. So Samalia Liara, go find me on YouTube, Arcturus Ra. So let's see what we can do for the last one. It says self-love. Okay, so self-love. Who's the last one donating? Nelly. Yeah, Nelly, we're gonna get into this self-love. Rhodochrosite. You should get that crystal. So the healing journey for Nelly is step into self-love. The oil that can affirm self-love is Ylang Lang. It is important. It's an important journey into your heart, and it's calling now. Have faith in yourself and trust in the world. Let go of attachments and remember beyond all things. Each of us chooses and creates our path. Self-love is the most personal and important responsibility. So a lot of distractibility around you, but don't fall for that. Get out of social media confusion. Yeah, I call it audio visual fasting at times. We just time out. Guidance in a relationship and career. Okay, Jerome, coming to you. So let's finish the girl. The keywords are self-love, unconditional love, sexual abuse. I see in here. However, somebody crossed your boundaries at some point, and that disgruntled your child. Not good. You can heal that. We can let that go. You pay attention and not let it happen. Crown, heart chakra, compassion, self-identification. Who are you in all of this? So don't believe the hype. What everybody propagates out there is what they're not. Deep pain and hurt of the heart in the past. This is healing now. Family, relationships. What are you avoiding? What are you denying? Face it and heal it. Digestive system.
look at what medicinal mushroom helps the digestive system here. You have problems here, as in processing life. It's not fluid. The Archangel Mary is with you, the Lady of the Fountain, and Lord Sananda is in your field. Okay, so we gotta go to, who was, so many people, Jerome, Cynthia Lou has the tourmaline, which is enlightenment, and enlightenment goes into what direction? That's for Cynthia. Yeah, I gotta keep checking who donated and re-scroll that stuff so I can keep track. Because in the end, a lot of people are coming. That's very, very good. So, Cynthia, green tourmaline is 140. 140, mother. Okay. I do readings according to the energy that I feel. Sometimes it's short, sometimes it's brief, sometimes it's long. Okay, Cynthia, we have. Your affirmation is, I'm enlightened, my spirit runs through all I do. So, be in the heart when you do things. Be from the heart and run from the heart and create that. And when you do that, you actually having full impact, and you will be, yeah, Andre, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. My brother passed away April 25th, midnight, 48 years old, heart failure. And we're processing very hard. So everybody who lost a loved one, you know, my condolences. I feel you going through same things here, but my brother would say continue. Live life and make the best of it, and you know, as he was in life. So in his memory, I, you know, keep it moving. So the healing journey for Cynthia is high light frequency coming in, master healer being activated, healing, achievements. You need to open your heart chakra more. There's something with the father figure that is not clear, that should be clarified, if that's possible, if he's still here. What are you in service of? Who are you serving? Discovery of life's purpose is right now over you. You need to listen more to the voice of spirit, I'm getting. The contact stone for the Delphic Oracle. Google that. Contact stone for the Delphic Oracle. Green tourmaline. Get that in your system. Activate that. That's for you. So let's go and figure out who. Okay, then we have Jerome, and then is Sri Rangan. Okay, Jerome, you asking specifically about relationship and career, and I will get into this mix and see. These are usually like specified readings. And I will give you what the cards tell me, you know, and let's see, you know, let's go in depth, because he paid a little more, so we're gonna give him a little bit more. You know, as they say, what you put in, you get back. You know, some people need nail polish for $120, and it lasts 3 weeks. Some people need advice that lasts a life. The choice rests with you. So, see, I don't get my car detailed. I'm going to the wash for $6 and clean my car. And guess what? I'm fine. It's put in perspective. What are we consuming? What material purposefully do we need? Why do we need that? Why is that? You know, why we going in that direction? And I think I conclude readings once I reach the $200 barrier. Maybe I come back to tonight. I have to also have dinner and take care of that. So this reading is for Jerome. Is that the correct name? Let me Jerome. Okay. For Jerome, we're going to get into love and career. I will bleed in what this recommends. Spiritual truth is coming for Jerome. It's the sapphire. Interesting. 239. My stomach is already growling. It's hungry. 239. So, we will see what we can interpret out of the relationship and career. So in truth, I am free. So whatever you're pursuing, if you're lying to yourself, you're trapping yourself into. If you're chasing a partner, you're trapping yourself. You shouldn't be chased. You should be interesting for them to find you. So here is what the deck is telling me in regards of career and relationships. Be sure that you're being truthful with self and others. Love as thought is truth. Truth at the level of spirit is unconditional. The very presence of the infinite self. Remember always that the measure of truth starts within the self. If you are right within, you will be right with the world. Sapphire presence in your life today also means that it's time to convert the knowledge you have worked on so hard to achieve into wisdom now. The conversion only takes place through action defined by the spirit in the egoless state. Go inward and listen, then act accordingly. Sapphire also appears when one is being called to the ocean. It may be time for the cleansing light only it can offer. So if you have time to do a vacation, you go to the ocean. It is suggested, in order to get clear state of mind, go to the ocean and bathe in the ocean. Whenever that takes place, that's important. What is this? Is this a freckle? Or I'm trying to understand where this came from. This is new. A new constellation. So in truth, you are free. The key words to activate yourself on that path are, hold up, I got it. Spiritual truth, communication with job or with the potential relationship. Very clearly speak your truth and let unfold what needs to take place. It might be for you, it might not be for you. Let it happen. Don't bring your ego in. Channel a pure energy of the true heart where you are, right? The color blue, activate your third eye. See what's in front of you, for you're not seeing what's in front of you. Peace and calm. Ancient healing systems should be investigated by you. Find a way to increase your brain pattern as in psychic abilities. Convert your knowledge into wisdom, intuition, and life's purpose, and you will know exactly, this is my job, this is my partner or wife. But you must find that clarity within. You must do the work. I can only say, this is a possibility, this is a way, pointing. But you must walk that. Remember what Morpheus said to Neo in the Matrix? All I can show you is the door. You are the one that must walk through it. Now you're clear with what you needed to hear. You know? Like the oracle. You will only get what you need to hear, not more. And it's good that way. I get it done that way. So, rock and roll. In truth, you are free, Jerome. That concludes that reading. And it got a little quiet. Let's see. Federation of Light. Of course, we work for the Federation of Light, that's for sure. We work also for the Intergalactic Federation, for those that might observe. What we're doing is Sri Rangan. I read you, right? Should have read you. Should be done. Just confirm that, please. And I'm just scrolling here. So basically, yeah, what the Galactic Federation does is basically my higher self through me reads actually everything that's happening to me. Any injustice, any corruption, anything that's being recorded by my soul, any hurt that I receive or upset, I have to report to a higher collective that decides on where we go fate-wise. Okay, Sri, I'm gonna read you. For Sri, we got clear calcite. Clear calcite means the universal mind. We only hear, like the key master said in Matrix 2, we only hear what we're here to do. The best thing in life is do what you have to do. You know? So, do what you think you have to do. Everything has a ripple effect. Everything creates a consequence. So, Sri, short and brief, I embrace the universal mind. The activation words for you are universal mind. What is that? Google that. The mental level, structure, masculine, mental change, divinity, integration of past lifetimes. Do a regression. Okay, Somalia, the readings are donation based, just for your information, and everybody respects that. So if you do 99 cents, you get 99 cents. If you do $5, you get $5. If you do $10, you get $10. I'm going exactly how, if I want strawberries and they have $4.99, then I pay $4.99 for half a pound, depending on what I want. So the keywords are also vision, astral travel, study Horus, the Egyptian god, separation in the mind, Sri, that must be united. You have to unite that. There's something in there that you're not seeing yet, is from the hawk vision, activated. That gives you 100% clarity. So you got to hover above things to see clarity. So I embrace the universal mind. That is for you. Yeah. So basically, for all of those that I have read, is what happens to you is the blueprint of your subconscious pre-settings. Partially genetic and partially the choices that you make define timelines. And these timelines define what will happen to you. So if you make bad choices will sum up to a point where you have an accident. Some call it accident. Accidents happen when you are off center. Accident means accidente, you are off axis. See here, if you're in a divinity, the fields line up. If you this is your heart. If you leave your heart, you're leaving your temple. And then, for divinity to take place here is difficult. One must try to stay here for the fields to align, and things and circumstantial evidence can come to you, and it reveals itself to you as such that you're actually on the path doing the right thing. That's how people are in luck, or when people are not in luck. Thank you for giving me 4 stars. Okay. Nice one. La Fleur events. Let's see what cards we have for you. Fearless movement, meaning bringing an action forward into God is not what you claim to be. God is the highest version of yourself. Goma Az Duba is an ancient word for strength, beauty, and wisdom. That was defined as God. Then you have lords and lords of heaven. You have the source. You have the Almighty. There are many. Make no mistake. The God of the Bible is Enlil. That's the Lord of command. That is not a God. First there was the Word, and the Word was with God. That means Lord of command. And Lord of command in translation means Enlil. And Enlil was Niburian, half reptilian. Make no mistake. We are very, very confused. And a lot of us are under a spell, not knowing past religions are based on what. A lot of us here We don't even know what's the stem of the Abrahamic religion. The so-called religions that were created are under the base of Ra, but it wasn't in harmony with the Ra anymore. Because the Ra collectivism of the Ra priesthood was a very, very high teaching in its divinity. And they didn't want to kill all. And that was before Osiris, before Isis. Not much is known about the Ra. So, we're going to go into history. I mean, study Billy Carson. He breaks down stuff that's in the tablets that's like 20,000 years old. That'll just slam books. Okay, La Fleur. Crusopass. 100. I'm gonna go around here. See if to find these energies. So the number 111 is relevant for you. Also look at the longitude around the planet. It's not clear if Allah is Enki, but Allah says to Muhammad that he's from the Pleiades. It's in the Quran. A lot of people, that study religions, whether you are Mormon, whether you're Muslim or whatever, you read your books. In the Quran it says only Allah knows the metal that comes from the heaven and rises back to the heaven again. There's a being in the sky that is not directly the Almighty, but he has supreme knowledge. And these beings pick their prophets. Oh, for real. There are things hidden in code, in alchemy, in Quran, Talmud, Bhagavad Gita, Bible, but people don't know. People don't know how to read anymore because these are alchemical words to activate something in you that you must do. People don't know. Most religions are on the way. It's mankind that uses their mind that misuses are not on their way. When you study the esoteric Muslims, they know that it's not acted out in war. They know woman is not second class. This is all what these so-called false priesthoods that came in and prophets claim to know. That's not in the book. Yeah. No God thinks for you. No God commands you, and no God tells you that's what you must do. That is an influence of an extraterrestrial being that claims he's God because he's superior to the technology that you're witnessing. So, yeah, the nospheric planetary consciousness. Yeah, get into Jose Arguello's activation books, all of the books, the time codes. Oh my God, so much there. Anyway, your healing journey today, La Fleur. If life is not infused with purpose, it is very easy to become numb and lost, just rolling from one day to the next, unaware of how many of these things are occurring and how any of it happens. We can simply accept our world and going so to lose our divine selves and personal roles in creation. Clear Quartz has entered your life to sing the song of self-acceptance, purification, clarification, amplifying your inner light, and she's realigning you to your thoughts and feelings so you may take action and create the world that you truly deserve and desire. Clear Quartz has come to you to remind you that the physical world can be perfect. She signals the beginning of a new age for you and of you. Reset your goals, write a list of things that make you happy, and dedicate time consciously so that they may exist physically in your life so you can attract them. It is time now for you to manifest and attract what is actually needed by purpose in and for your soul. Activate your avenues of creation with skill and mastery. This is a powerful time for meditation and contemplation. Use it wisely and carry out your decisions with strength and knowing the white dove is with you. I'm saying this to activate you. Headphones, free press. And free press, little tip, 666 means human. It doesn't mean devil. 666 means hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen, carbon-based mind carrier, human. By faculties that you know, we were cursed as we were born in sin, having to find our way home, going back to the stars because we're interstellar. 666 means human, not mark of the beast. That is a wrong and false and fake news. that is thousands of years old. So CNN is nothing new. Fox 5 is nothing new. Who is human? You're not you, men. That's clear. So the activation for Fleur, I'm the fragments of jasmine light. I'm the white dove that lives in my heart. That activates you. Light embodied, amplification, light quotient, increasing, clarity, self-acceptance, purification, Golgotha. Google that. Crystal healing. Get more crystals. Like a big one. Spend some money. Indulge. The Lady Nada is in your escrow. Maitreya is in your escrow. Sai Baba is in your disco. Look at your goals. Or bring that in. What are your goals? Bring that in clarity. Bring that here. The Scarab, life rejuvenation, and life path. You're on your way. Bang. That was pretty thick, that reading. So, any Facebookers still left? We are on YouTube. That's where the party's. That's where the party's at. So, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Exactly. Like, none of this is real. Your consciousness is real because this doesn't stay. This comes and goes. Know this. This material comes and goes. It's an illusion that we're taking place. But make no mistake, this illusion is very effective when you don't know the laws and rules and regulations of this dimension. So you bleed, you bleed. Your body dies, you die. It's like if you're having on a diving suit and you cut your oxygen mask, you drown. There are rules and regulations. Even though that suit ain't real and ain't really, really real, but it keeps the vessel maintained and alive. Make no mistake. So, the last one was, who did I? The Fleur we had. Okay, Somalia. We have the pearl, purity. The pearl. Energy is pretty high. I kind of like it. I don't know what time it is. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm only doing my job, people. Like, I have seeds. I'm an Aquarian being in this vessel, and I'm trying to share the pearls as you share energy with me. I mean, for the people, really understand this, that you support me and you spend money and you buy my pendants that I have online, and I'm working on a new design coming out at the end of this year, amplifying, making that what is in bioresonance even stronger with you, and everything that I have enables me to build other devices that can help people get better. So you're actually investing in yourself. It's like, I don't drive a Lamborghini. I'm not doing, ordering every day from Domino's Pizza. I'm not that type of person. I'm really conscious with what I receive from you. I'm committed, as you can tell, and dedicated. This is my life. This is not a joke for me. This won't ever be erased. This stays till kingdom come. I am dedicated. I really mean it. See here? This is Arcturus. I mean, that's for me. That's not even for show. People don't even understand how deep this goes. This is for me. I dedicated my life to this on this planet in that service. You know, when a farmer is very good at sowing seeds, some people provide the seeds. And that's what you're doing when you're helping me. It's like you're subscribing to what can help you. That enabled me to build my ascension bed, which I'm rendering the video right now. My computer is slowed down because I have so many effects in there. The time lapse is over a year for this. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'm putting it to physical work. So, Somalia, you're not forgotten. You gotta trust. And you gotta have patience. I'm coming to you. Okay? So, you have the pearl. And the pearl for you means affirmation. I'm the purity of the ocean, the endless sea of the stars, and breath of the lotus. So you might not understand what I'm saying, but your higher self knows what I'm saying. So this is to activate you. Okay, when I do these readings, I'm getting your soul particles in gear, sending my intent towards you. So Now check this out. I'm the purity of the ocean. So Miss Somalia, think of the ocean. The endless sea of the stars. Think of the stars at night and how endless it is. And the breath of the lotus. And then you inhale and you exhale and get really into the feeling of that. The feminine peace, balance, and trust into your current emotional state and process is the energy wants you to be aware and believe of the cyclic nature of things. Nothing is forever. All must change, evolve, and grow. Sometimes in the moment we struggle to see the benefit in all is taking place around us. It often takes time to trust and truthfully facilitate through action, to unmask the cycle. So be patient again and trust your feelings at this time. Let them create your future without fear. If you are a parent, very often the presence of peril is a symbol that you are interfering with letting it go. You're trying to control, and that's why your patience is kind of like eating a little bit. So let more go, bring more innocence in and let it flow, and be at peace. You know, drink a glass of water and relax and let it all go. So the activation words for this are purity, innocence, feminine, the moon, nature cycles, emotions, fertility, divine beauty, pathway to Isis, Trinity, hormone balance, approach of motherhood. Pregnancy and childbirth is in your escrow, so whatever you're doing, be aware. Healing children. Watch a documentary about dolphins. If you've never watched one, see if they can activate you. Kuan Yin, Sirius, Lifetimes on Planet Sirius, and the wolf. Okay? So Somalia, you're still not, I'm reading you right now. You're not paying attention. This, what I just did, was all for you. And it's finished now. Again, Somalia, I am the purity of the ocean, the endless sea of the stars, and breath of the lotus. And I hope you didn't miss yourself, because impatient makes you miss actually yourself. So, we have another reading here. Miss Coppola. Are you related to Francis Ford Coppola? Who knows? Yeah. It's all good. Facebook, if this disappears, it's dying. So, it's all good. And soon you'll see a spectacular movie on how I built my holographic medbed. Fairy Fala. A vaccine almost killed me, by the way. MMR shot in the 70s caused meningitis in me, and then later on life Lyme, like completely screwed me up. So I don't need to explain my opinion to you, whether you're an infant that has no immune system or you're grown up and you're getting this. I almost died. So, Andrea, clear calcite. No. This cannot be. I had this before. We're gonna. You have to see what speaks. Okay, what you have is lapis lazuli. So Andrea, get lapis lazuli in your life. I want to know if in that card actually there's some Egyptian past lives coming back here, because I have strong connections to Egypt and Egyptian culture. You should be fascinated by that. So lapis lazuli, you know what I'm saying? 173. Okay, lapis lazuli in healing. Fairy Fala, we gotta do an extra reading. You're doing too much. You're flooding. I'll come to you and we do a one-on-one, man. I appreciate your stuff, but this is it compromises the mission. So stop donating, save your money, and we do a one-on-one, okay? If given enough. So, for the, let me see, what was this? Sorry, I got a key check. Andrea, your healing journey today. On this day, the regal grace of lapis lazuli has landed upon you. An ancient one of infinite wisdom, she has chosen you as her playground. Her presence signals the breaking through, cutting away, and true realization of which should not be on your path. She has come to help you to break through the self-created veils of illusion and distract you from the personal higher purpose. At this time, your personal power will be found in your voice as an expression pathway. This gift should be used responsibly with compassion, truth, and integrity, for then it will lead to the realization Lapis has come to offer. Don't be confused by the energy of Lapis. This is not the time of healing, this is the time for action and realization. So the word is realization, not outward but inward. For the infinite light that you are, the greatest gifts in the universe are revealed this way. For now realize, see, and know the necessary healing will come later. The affirmation for you is, I am free in my world, I am the path of realization. The keywords to activate you are realization, voice, song, empowered expression, illusion, lost in life, purpose, wisdom, mind and spirit unite, under the influence of another. Who has influence on you? Foreign suggestions. Egypt, past lives. Did I not say that? Lemuria, ancient past life, Lemuria. Isis, priesthood of Isis. Cutting ties with toxic relationships. Now, breaking down the walls. Sometimes silence does not help. Sometimes you must speak our truth. So again, the affirmation for you is, I am free in my world, I am the path of realization. So that was Andrea. I want to see who else came. Ferry, I'll read you on another note. I need to read the people that came before you. I know. You can donate if you want to, keep it going. Maybe that gets you a discount when you buy Forganite. I'm still having to make stuff and then get you a discount for when you order. That will make sense. So I give it 8 more minutes. That will be 100 minutes, and then we'll conclude the energy update. My phone has failed on Facebook already. It has died. So I like that Yoda's contact number. So I appreciate you very much, party people. One-on-one is you have to go to my website and then mail through my contact mail directly to Rocky, and then we set it up. Yeah. I can tell you something about money. When I had no food on the table and I had an eviction notice on my floor in Berlin, in that little apartment, I had 50 euros left, roughly $58. And my friend was like, you're stuck, you need to go to a psychic. She charges $50 an hour. And with my faith, I took the last money, not having no food, not being able to pay the rent anytime soon, so I thought. And I said, I don't know what the right thing is to do, but I'd like to know where I'm stuck, what am I missing, what's going on here, what is it that I'm not seeing. I took that money, I spent $50, realized I'm Arcturian. She was an angel reader, all of a sudden she has ETs in her vision, and since then she's galactic now. Somehow my visitation has brought visitors to her and she's initiated now. And happy. Rectified a lot of stuff, clarified a lot of stuff, removed the implant that I had to an artificial dimension with beings that were kind of like USB checking me. She closed her eyes and she can see it, so she saw a black cable going up, and she followed that cable, came with the Archangel Michael and the original energy of God, and the angels asked these beings if you have any permission to run this guy. So my story in my life was like I could never do this. I always had like very severe pain. And when she unplugged that, this constant pressure was gone. So something was there. I felt freer, I was crying. She found an aspect on Maldek, that was my scientist, put that back into my soul. All of a sudden my IQ, like that day my IQ went up, my perception of science, quantum physics, everything is just like came to me. And all of a sudden I knew what photons are, the holodynamic process of three-dimensional aspects of photons. See here, as you can see the B, you can also see hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. The fundamental basics of the universe, and then the four-dimensional aspects of the self. To master to go to 5D, this must be activated fully. You have to have the full awareness of that, what it is to go interstellar. And it all came to me. And then a week later, I got a job. I made 800 euros. I paid my rent, had extra food, bought a beat machine, you know, and it worked. The angels took care of me. See, if I had invested the $50 in, let's say, a remote controlled car that I can play with, I wouldn't have not profited in the future. It would have gone not in a direction that it would come back to me. But I put my money in something that can echo something back to me. And this is what I tell you people, not only because you're supporting me. In life, put your energy in something and watch it echoing back that you benefit from it. And I'm not talking nail polish or shoe shine or, I don't know, non-essential things for life. Now it's about sustenance that's life enhancing and life maintaining and life sustaining for your soul. This is what you should be focused on. This is what's important in life. You know? And then, yeah, I was starving for 2 days before the money came, but the money came. But I'm not investing in the dawn. I'm not investing in cryptocurrency because I don't know what can come. It's just a feeling. But I invest in shungite or crystals or rainbow hematite and pyrite and see, is this going to help starseeds? Can this have an effect? Can we go somewhere? And I built my holodynamic med bed for people that can get better and working with wellness because I have support. So I know what I do works, and that's what I follow, and that's my light, and that's my truth. No Superman tactics or walking over water or, you know, stuff is necessary. What's necessary is to show you that you can heal, but you must do the work. You can know, but you must study the knowledge. But if your third eye is not trained, you can read some crap, I don't know, about Obama moving trillions to Russia, which never took place, and people think CNN televised that. People propagate so much BS lately that you can get lost in social media hype, where it's not the truth. You know, somebody reporting 100,000 new cases in New York of COVID. No, they haven't been. I know nurses in hospitals, they're not flooded, okay? They're actually almost empty. We have to really look at people like, go out with your cell phone, report yourself. Don't listen to reporters that are paid by whatever corporations that need numbers. And then you know the truth. So, when people say these outrageous things without truth, that's conspiracy. Conspiracy is something where you don't have a paper, you don't have a written document, you don't have a shred of evidence, nothing but a narrative and a storyline. And the hustler, make no mistake, uses the narrative to wheel you in, to hustle you, and you walk away with nothing. The people in truth, or the truthers, or truth seekers, the highest pursuit of mankind can only be Hermes Trismegistus, quote, in the highest truth of what you are. There's nothing higher. On that note, I thank you very much. I appreciate your support. I'll see you on the flip side. If by popular demand, I'll show up maybe later on tonight. Maybe I'll do a little house mix. Depends on the wave, depends on how I feel. At least love, respect. Respect the... I have shungite in my shower heads, Ferry, if you don't know. So I'm signing off. I gotta get something to eat. And thank you very much. This is my new display. That's gonna change, but we have new lighting. Everything is much nicer and smoother. And yeah, rock and roll, God bless, and see you most certainly on the flip side.